This is lesson 12 of level 2 hands-on equations. In today's lesson, we're just going to talk about how when you're given a problem with number cubes on both sides of your equation, it's just a good strategy to first reduce number cubes being on only one side of your equation. So here I've already set up our equation 2x plus star plus 3 equals 2 star plus 15. And when you look, I have number cubes on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and take that 3 away from this side and 3 away from this side. And when I take 3 away from this side, I'm left with 12. And now I have 2x plus star equals 2 star plus 12. And I can solve this using the same ideas that we did in the last two lessons. So I have 2 stars over here, I have a star and 2 x's. So I want to think about how I can simplify this problem. Well, the first thing that I can do to get rid of this, or to get rid of this, is I can add a 0 to the left side of my equation. When I add a 0 to the left side of my equation, I am then able to take away 2 stars from both sides. Now I have 2 stars on both sides and take them away. And I'm left with 3x equals 12. So 3x equals 12, and then 12 divided by 3 is x equals 4. And remember, if x is 4, then star must be negative 4. And we would plug that back in. So we put everything back up on our equation the way it was originally. Put our number cube back up. I added 3. I'll add 3 to this side. So now once again I have 2x plus star plus 3 equals 2 star plus 15. And I can plug in my numbers. So I can say, move this out of my way so I can write. I can say 2 times 4 plus negative 4 plus 3 equals 2 times negative 4 plus 15. 2 times 4 is 8 plus a negative 4 plus 3 equals 2 times negative 4. Well, just think 2 times 4 is 8. And this is a positive times a negative. So our product, it will be negative. Negative 8 plus 15. Now we can just add or subtract left to right. So 8 plus a negative 4, it's like saying 8 minus 4 would be 4. Plus 3 is 7. And then negative 8 plus a 15. You're starting at negative 8 on your number line. You're adding 15. You get 7. Please make sure that on your worksheet in the check columns that you are always checking to make sure that your left and the right side of your equations are correct. I've spoken to a couple of you about doing this, and you said, well, I'm checking, but you're not writing it down. Make sure you're writing it down. Now, there are other ways to solve this problem. You didn't have to add a 0. You could have taken away a 0. There is a 0 here. But then that leaves you still with an x and 2 stars over here. Or you could have chosen to add 2 zeros on this side and gone from there. But your strategy, it doesn't really matter how you get to it. It's just that you come up with the same answer. Okay, try this one on your own. I want you to do 3 star plus x plus 5 equals star plus 12. And then after you solve for that one and you get your x and your star and you check it, I want you to solve this one as well. Star plus 12 equals 2x plus 6. And you'll solve for x and star. Solve for both of them because I'm going to be posting the answers all at once. So solve this one, then solve this one, then turn the video back on to find your answer. And if you have any questions, make sure you ask me. Okay, so the first problem, I got x equals -7 and star is 7. And when I plugged it in, I got 19 equals 19. So here's my setup. Remember, the first thing that you want to do is to remove a number cube so that you have number cubes on only one side of your equation. So take away 5 over here, and you're left with 7. Now I have 3 star plus x equals star plus 7. So I have to think about how I'm going to get rid of this star. Well, I could just do a legal move like that, but I'm left with then 2 stars and an x over here. Remember that star plus x equals 0. So I can just remove that from this side, and I'm left with star equals 7. And if star is 7, and x is -7. Okay, this is the first problem. The second problem is star plus 12 equals 2x plus 6. Start by removing number cubes. Here's my answer. If you didn't get my same answer, make sure you're paying attention. X is 2, star is -2, and my check was 10 equals 10. Okay, start by removing the number cubes, 6 from this side and 6 from this side. You're left with 6. And now I have star plus 6 equals 2x. I want to get rid of this star over here. Well, I don't have any stars over here, so I want to add a 0. And I can do that on the right-hand side. If I add a 0 over here, now I have a star on both sides, and I can remove that star. And I'm left with 3x equals 6. And 6 divided by 3 is 2, so x is 2, star is -2, and when you plug it in, you should get 10 equals 10. So go ahead, if you feel good about those couple of problems, and practice using the same skill on lesson 12.